And a very good afternoon, everyone. I'm Rick Blackwell. President Obama announces a new program to help vets get a job in the solar industry when they come home.
It's going to train transitioning military personnel for careers in this growing industry at 10 bases, including right here at Hill.
The president says he hopes to add 75,000 workers to the solar industry job force by 2020. Iran's leader says he'll honor the terms of the nuclear deal as long as the other countries hold up their side of the bargain, too. President Hassan Rouhani called the nuclear agreement historic in a live address to his country today. He says Iran will reduce uranium stockpiles and shut down some centrifuges in exchange for an easing of sanctions. Israel's prime minister also speaks out about the nuclear deal today. Benjamin Netanyahu says his government opposes it.
The deal would not shut down a single nuclear facility in Iran, would not destroy a single centrifuge in Iran, and will not stop R&D on Iran's advanced centrifuges.
Prime Minister Netanyahu wants Tehran to publicly commit to Israel's right to exist. Yesterday, Secretary of State John Kerry, along with his Iranian counterpart, announced the preliminary agreement. The final draft is due by the end of June. Meanwhile, a Pennsylvania woman is under arrest for trying to help ISIS. Police say 30-year-old KEYNA Thomas researched ways to travel to Turkey, and she purchased plane tickets late last month. She also allegedly told an ISIS recruiter that she dreamed of going to the front lines to be a martyr. The Justice Department will not prosecute former IRS top official Lois Lerner. The House voted last year to hold Lerner in contempt of Congress after she refused to testify at a hearing about the scandal. Lerner was accused of targeting right-leaning groups who applied for tax-exempt status. It's flooding in Lousiville, Kentucky. The deluge of water forced the evacuation and rescue of dozens of people today.
It's flooded, it's going underneath, it's going straight through the building. It's ugly. If you walk in, it looks like this.
More than 6 inches of rain fell on Louisville. At least one death is being attributed to the weather. Pope Francis condemns the terror attack on Christian students in Kenya. In a condolence letter to Kenya, the Pope called on authorities to work to end the violence. He also urged them to help bring about what he calls a new era of brotherhood, justice, and peace. 147 people were killed in the attack at the university. On the road to 2016, Ted Cruz campaign has just released a new ad to run this Easter weekend.
God's blessing has been on America from the very beginning of this nation.
30-second spot will run in the early primary states of Iowa, New Hampshire, South Carolina, and Nevada. So far, Cruz is the only declared presidential candidate, what's expected to be a crowded Republican field. That's your Newsmax Now update. More news coming your way in 30 minutes. I'm Rick Blackwell.